Shalom, and welcome back to B'nai Noach Academy, Thoughts on the Torah. Please remember to hit the like button, to subscribe, and of course, to share this wisdom and inspiration with friends and family. So, when we look at the story of the Exodus, especially the whole process of the 10 plagues, God sends Moses and Aaron to warn Pharaoh, and then he makes a plague, and then again he sends to warn them, and then again a plague. And the question is, it seems a little absurd, weird. It seems almost as if God is playing some kind of cat and mouse. We remember the cartoon, Tom and Jerry? Really? You know, it's always like hits him here, then he hits him there, then he hits him there. And finally, at the end, you have, so to speak, the big explosion and the Jews finally leave. Is this really what it was all about? Well, obviously not. If you look in chapter 7, verse 6, chapter 7, verse 6, God spells it out. He tells Moses and Aaron, he tells them exactly what the agenda is. He tells them what the objectives are. And for this objective, it's going to be a process. But for this, he says, I'm going to bring upon them all these wonders, all these plagues, all these miracles. And he says to them, V'yad'u Mitzrayim ki ani Hashem. And Egypt will know that I am God. What does it mean they'll know? They'll have a full and absolute recognition. You see, even the idolaters, even those who worshipped idols, believed that there was a higher being, that there was a God. However, in their warped way of thinking, they mistakenly understood that God is, so to speak, too big, too, therefore, distant to be able to deal with the nitty-gritty of running this world, so to speak, the little mundane world, the little things in this world, the not so important details. And to them, therefore, they came to the conclusion that there are various intermediaries whom if one serves, one can get the goodies from. God said, these Egyptians, yes, they're very intellectual, they're very smart, very analytical, they understand things. And because of their human thinking, they came to the conclusion that, so to speak, God doesn't run the world. God is aloof. God is beyond running the day-to-day, so to speak, and the nitty-gritty of this lowly world. They are going to know. They are going to find out. And they're going to know, biblically to know means they're going to connect the idea. It's going to become real in their lives that indeed, I am God. I run the world. This world does not run itself. No, there aren't any intermediaries that call the shots. I call every single shot. This is the purpose of it, because otherwise the whole thing wouldn't make sense. If the only objective was to get the Jews out of Egypt, God could have just picked them all up on a cloud and take him out. What was stopping him? Because this is not just about the Jews leaving Egypt. This is about the Egyptians coming to recognize, and through them, with them, the entire world, that Hashem, that is God, is indeed controlling every aspect of this universe.